Chapter 5, case problem number 1. Copy 5-4 into your working folder. Rename it as Medicina. Okay. Alright, Medicina. Okay, so go to the documents, worksheet. Name is, the author is your name. And the date. Okay. Okay, the worksheet from January to February, they have a link over here. So what we're gonna do is we will click each link. So this, okay, double click each link and then hit enter. Then this one changes the actual link. They'll do this one for all the cells. So for each cell in each month, double click, enter, double click, enter, double click, enter. Okay, do this one for the rest of this these worksheets. Okay, so keep doing double click each cell and enter, so that we can change this to our actual link. Alright, so wait, I'm done for this. So click each one of these month worksheet. Alright, then number 14. Actually, when you do this, look at this. You cannot make the changes in a work group. So worksheet group. So even you make a worksheet group, it doesn't work actually. So you have to do it one by one manually. Alright, now what we're gonna do is, okay, for this column I, so the engagement will be the sum of these four, the values in these four. Okay, so and all of these month worksheets have the same order. So we will change this I5 at once. So click, now let's make a worksheet group. So click January worksheet and hold down the shift key, click June. So all this month worksheet is selected. Click I5 and this will be the sum. So click sum of D5 to G5. Okay, do not include these followers. So this will be the sum of these four cells, and then enter. Okay. Okay, number 5. Okay, number 5 is this, the rank, the rate. Okay, this rate will be, will be by calculating the engagements divided by followers. So this will be equal sign. So click I5 divided by H5, enter. Okay, and then look at this. Since we selected all these month worksheets as one group, click February and then look at these values. They are already adopted. Even this one, as you see these two values, we already have the formulas for these two values, because once you apply one, then all the other worksheets also will have the same formulas already applied. Okay, so that's number 5 and number 6. Okay, before we do this, number 6, let's copy all this information. Use the autofill to all the way up to here. So in this case, each worksheet has different number of records. So sometimes more records, sometimes less records. So why don't you click matrix or others, so that we can disable the group. So now we disable the group. So click January and then hold down the lower right using the right mouse button. hold down the lower right corner and then drag it all the way here and then fill without formatting. Okay, and the February, select these two. Now if you double click this, what happens? This one copies the format as well, right? So Ctrl Z. We don't want to copy the format, just copy the formula, right? So right click on this lower right corner, drag it down here, and then fill without formatting. Okay, do this one for other worksheets. For the April, do the same thing. Select these two cells, bring it all the way down, and then select fill without formatting, even this one. Right click, drag it down, select this. All right, and then let's go to the matrix. Okay, in cell C5. Okay, C5 is posts for the month January. Okay, use the count function to count the number of data values in column B of January worksheet. So January worksheet has, okay, go to column B. Okay, these are the number of records, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, there are 6 records. So in the matrix, this is how you can use count. Okay, to use count, okay, enter key, count, enter count. Look at this. Count, we want to count the number of cells in the column B. So click January, click this column B, and enter. So if you double click, okay, then we entered equals count parentheses, and we clicked January worksheet, and we also clicked the column B, right, and then enter. So automatically this one is filled. So B column B means the entire B column. Okay, there are 6 of them. So count means you will count only the ones that has numbers like this. Okay. And D5. Okay, D5 is this. You know, D has 2 columns. You know, this is D5, this is D6. So click D5, not D6. Click D5, and this is about retweets. So this will be the sum function. Use the sum function to sum the total retweets in column D of January. So that is equal to sum of sum and then parentheses January, go to select column D. So this will add all the values in this column D, enter. So that will be 17. And then D6, the D6 is the average function in retweet in column D. So average function, you can use this, you know, sum arrow, click the sum arrow. You can select this average, and then click the worksheet, January worksheet, and click the letter D for the column D for retweets, enter. Okay, and then use autofill to copy the formulas from D5 to D6 over the range D5 to H6. So D5 to D6, right? So D5 to deselect this one, and then click the lower right corner, and then drag it all the way up to H6. Okay. You know, the reason we move to the right is this. The order of these titles, tweet, likes, mentions, clicks, reach, they should be the same. Right, we started from tweet, retweet, right? Link, mentions, click, and the followers, right? and then reach. No, reach is not, I think reach is not correct. Clicks, reach. Okay, just we follow the instructions, so leave it as this. Okay, in I5, okay, I5 is this one. Okay, use the average function, so click this equal sign and then average, or you can type average. Go to the column J in January worksheet. So this will be the, click the January worksheet and select column J, the rate, column J, and then enter. So we have this one. Okay, that was number 6, and then repeat step 6 for February through June rows. Okay, let's try. So what you can do is just, we will fill out this too. So click C7, and this is the post. So that is equal to count. So equals count, parenthesis, go to February, select letter B, and column B, enter. And then click D7, that is sum, right? Sum of February, column D, right? Column D, enter. And this D8 is average, right? So go to, click the sum arrow and then select average. Click February worksheet. Click column D, enter. Alright, and then do the same thing. Right click and then drag it all the way to reach. Okay, you don't have to right click. Sorry. Just left click and drag it to the right, because this time the format is the same. And then the rate is the average of the February, and then click letter J, column J, enter. Okay, so do this one for March, April, May, and June. Okay, so far I did up to May, and then let me do the June data. So this will be equals count. So June, click the June worksheet, and then click the column B, and select D15. Then this is the sum in the June worksheet, sum of D column. And this one is the average. So click this and then average. June worksheet, select column D. So that's the average in the column D. And select these two cells and then move it to the right. Autofill. And then click I15, and this is the average of in the June worksheet, average of the rates in column J. Okay, so we have just completed this. Get the year total. The year total is number 8. Okay, use the count function. Apply to column B of January to June. So column B. Now column B is this one. Right? Count. We will use count, so that we will count all these numbers. This one all the way from January to June. Because actually we are counting the records for all of this. Alright, so this one is equal to count, and then we will use only one count for all of this. So click the January worksheet and then hold down the shift key, click June. So we selected all these worksheets and then click column B, enter. So there are 47 records. So 47 comes from the sum of, the count all the number of records starting from January to June in B column. B column. Okay. How about this one? Okay, select the D19, then this is the sum. So click sum. Do the same thing. Click January worksheet. Hold down the shift key. Click June. So we selected from January to June, and then click column D, enter. So this will be the sum of total of all the values in these tweets from January, February, all the way to June. Okay, and then the average is the same. So select the average function. Click January, hold down the shift key, click June, and select column D, enter. All right, and then select these two cells and then use autofill all the way to here. And the rate will be equals, this is also average, so click average function. Click January worksheet, hold down the shift key, click June worksheet, and go all the way to January, not January, J column, enter. All right. Okay, number 9. Change the entries in B5. Okay. Okay, so we will change this January. Once you click this January, then this will link to the January A1. Here, January A1. It will link to this one. Okay. So first of all, click B5, and then we will insert a link. So click this and then click link, insert tab, link. So this will be the link to create new document. Place in this document. So select the second one, place in this document. And then the link will be to January cell A1. So once you click January, then this will link to cell A1 in January worksheet. And the screen tip will be this one, view monthly posts. View monthly posts. So type this one, view monthly posts. Okay, and then click OK. So once you click this will link to January worksheet A1. So we will repeat this for February. So February, click link and select February. Make sure this placed in the document. Screen tip is same thing. Okay. So make sure to click and then it goes to the right worksheet. Okay, good. Okay, try this for March. So this is the March. Screen tip, this, okay. April, link, select April, screen tip, this, okay. May, link, select May, screen tip, this, okay. June, the last one, select June, screen tip is this one, okay. Done. So we just finished this. So as you try this, we already have a chart built in. So this chart is based on this data. Okay, we are done for this.